We love a good Taco Tuesday, but tacos can get boring if you do the same ones over and over and over again. So today I'm going to bring you some new recipes for tacos that are a little outside of the box to give you some new inspiration for new recipes. Hey y'all, I'm Mandy, and this is Mandy in the Making. This first one could be made in the crock pot, but I'm going to do it in the Instant Pot just to make it a lot quicker. But we're going to be doing Southwest chicken tacos. Into our Instant Pot, we're going to add in 1 pound of chicken breasts. Next, I'm just going to throw in about a tablespoon of taco seasoning. I've got 1 cup of frozen corn, 1 can of black beans that I drained and rinsed. You need a 16-ounce jar of salsa. Best invention ever. I also need to chop up this onion really quickly. You don't have to do the whole onion, but we love some onion in this house. That's all of the ingredients if you're doing it in the crock pot. However, with the Instant Pot, you know you have to have a good amount of liquid. So if you're gonna be doing yours in the Instant Pot, you're gonna add in a cup of chicken broth. Now we just wanna make sure that some of the liquid gets in between the chicken and the bottom. So I'm just kind of lifting the chicken up a little bit. Stir this around a little bit. Let's pop the lid on here. High pressure for 10 minutes. If your chicken is frozen, do 15. The timer just went off. We're gonna let it naturally release for 5 minutes. So this is gonna count up to 5, and then we'll release the rest of the steam at that time. The recipe said that it would be very liquidy because, you know, we had to add the chicken broth. So what we're gonna do to kind of help get rid of that while I shred the chicken, so I'm gonna hit cancel, and then I'm gonna hit saute. And I'm just gonna turn this over to saute so it comes up to a boil and kind of helps get rid of some of the excess liquid. But let's take the chicken out and shred it. Okay, so this has come up to a boil, and there's a good bit of liquid in here, but you have to remember we are gonna be throwing in all of this chicken, and it's gonna soak up some of that too. So let's add that in. We're gonna let that hang out for just a couple of minutes, and then it's gonna be time to eat.
Put some daisy on there.
Dollop of daisy, yeah.
Oh, we gotta have some pinos.
Jalapenos.
Jalapenos. Put a little hot sauce on there. Yeah.
Okay. How's that taco?
That is good. Delicious. Spicy. Mm-hmm. Love the flavors in there. It's more of a Southwest kind of taco thing.
Yeah.
You can keep it simple like what we did here. We just put the filling in the taco, fold her up, and go to town. But you could also do like a burrito bowl and do it over rice. So there's some options here. And of course you could put whatever you want in there too. I just followed the recipe today. But all right, I'm gonna dig in. But y'all, this is a great way to change up Taco Tuesday. I want to quickly thank Thrive Market for sponsoring today's video. My family and I have been members of Thrive Market for a couple of years now, and we have really become accustomed to ordering a lot of our pantry staples and trying some new healthier snack options through Thrive Market. The older I get, the more I realize it's important to look at the ingredients of things and to go organic when possible. Just within the last couple of years, we've been able to make switches here and there to more organic, healthier for us products through Thrive Market. Now, I'm not saying that we eat all organic and we eat everything super healthy, but making little changes where you can really does make a difference. So Thrive Market is an online membership-based grocery store, and they are on a mission to make healthy living easy and affordable for everyone. So you can join as a member for just 1 month if you want to and just do the month to month, but it's smarter to go for the year membership because it is billed annually at $60, $59.95. But that equals out to just $5 a month, and you are guaranteed to save that $60 over the course of the year. And if you don't, Thrive Market is going to credit you the difference. So just in this one order, I saved over the $60 annual membership fee. So if you have certain allergies or a lifestyle or anything like that that you have to be specific for and very careful when you're shopping for certain things, Thrive Market is the place for you. You can go online and click browse, and you can look through over 90 different lifestyles and diets so that you are sure to find the products that are made just for you. I feel like a lot of brick and mortar grocery stores are trying to get better about having more organic and allergen friendly items, but this is a way for you to do it from your home
in your PJs, and you don't have to go from store to store looking for different products. One other thing that is really important to me that I love that Thrive does is their Thrive Gives initiative. It makes it possible for low-income families, families with teachers, with veterans, to be able to get a paid membership that they don't have to pay for. It's gifted to them. So with every paid annual membership purchased, they gift a membership to one of those families. I almost always forget to tell you that once you hit a $49 threshold, your order is going to ship for free. It is carbon neutral shipping from their zero waste warehouses. So I encourage you to just go check out Thrive Market. They have so many different things to look through. But if you use my link, thrivemarket.com/mandyinthemaking, new members are going to save 30% on their first order. You're already saving money by ordering through Thrive Market, but you're going to save an additional 30%, plus you're going to get a free gift worth up to $60. Today we're going to try pork carnitas in the slow cooker. This is about a 3-pound pork butt. I'm just going to put some salt and pepper all over it and rub it in. And then we're going to add a different rub and put it right in the crock pot. I've got about a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, 1 tablespoon of dried oregano, and 2 teaspoons of cumin. Now I'm just going to rub this all over the roast. Okay, the roast is going to go in the slow cooker. There's a little bit of salt left in that first container, so I'm just going to throw it in here. So now right on top of the roast, we're going to put this 1 onion that's been chopped, 1 jalapeno that's been seeded and chopped, and 4 cloves of garlic that's been minced. And then lastly, for now, I'm just going to squeeze the juice of 2 oranges over top. So now I'm going to put the lid on it and I'm going to cook it on high for about 6 hours, or you could do low for about 10 hours. So we went ahead and shredded this a little bit earlier just to let some of the juices soak in. Now what we're going to do is put it on a baking pan that's been lined with tin foil, and we're going to put it under the broiler just to crisp it up a little bit. So let's talk about the elephant in the room.
You calling me an elephant?
Sure am.
What?
Just the fact that you have no facial hair. He came to me today and said that he wanted to shave his face. I said, well, shave it.
I was getting ready for these tacos.
Uh-huh.
It's going to help me eat my tacos
You
better.
can see your dimple again, and that makes me happy. All right, have at it.
These Carnitas tacos. Mmm. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love this. I mean, carnitas is my favorite Mexican dish, as you know. And I don't know if we've ever made carnitas at home. So
we haven't.
Having this in the taco with all of these good things that I love, the tomato and jalapeno, onion, the cilantro. Oh man, I love it. It tastes just like the carnitas I have at the restaurant. I like it shredded the way it is. It really holds the moisture. So it's super juicy.
Thank you.
And it's really, really good. It's exactly what you would expect carnitas to taste like. Very good.
Awesome. Cole's really liking it. Mimi's liking it too. Steven's mom is here. So it's time for me to dig in. This next recipe is not too far out there, but I feel like it's something that not a lot of us do very often. We're also going to be doing this one in the Instant Pot, and this is a Mexican shredded beef taco. For this recipe, I'm using 1 pound of stew meat. Yes, I'm using kitchen scissors, but I'm just going to cut them into smaller pieces. Now the recipe calls for 2 pounds. I'm cutting this recipe in half because it's just me and Steven going to be eating this. Before we season the beef, let's go ahead and turn this on to saute. And we're gonna let this get hot, and then we'll be ready to throw in this to sear. I have salt and pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, cumin, chili powder, and oregano. I will have all of the amounts and everything listed below. Kind of start tossing this around too. I'm gonna grab my olive oil, and we're gonna head over to the Instant Pot. I'm gonna add about a tablespoon or so of oil there on the bottom. And we're just gonna sear this stew meat on all sides. Not taking long at all. This has been cooking for 3 or 4 minutes. We already have a good color on one side. If you were doing 2 pounds, I would think you would need to do this in batches, because this is 1 pound and it takes up the entire bottom of the Instant Pot. Okay, I know you can't really tell, but this is pretty much browned on all sides. It's obviously not cooked all the way through, but we don't want it to. So here's the dilemma. There's a good bit of liquid in here already, which is good. The recipe says just to add about 1/3 cup or a little over 1/3 cup of liquid. You can use either water or beef broth, which I'm going to be using beef broth today. I don't think, I was originally going to add about 3/4 cup, but because there's so much liquid in here already, I think I'm just going to do about 1/2 cup of liquid, and we should be good. That's all we need to do for now. So let's put the lid on, make sure my seal is good. Okay. What is happening? Excuse me, sir. Good gosh. All right, so I just hit cancel to turn off the saute. Now we're gonna go over to pressure cook, and we're gonna pressure cook this for 50 minutes. This should make it super tender and easily shreddable. And then after the 50 minutes is up, we don't have to let it naturally release. We can just go ahead and release all of the steam. Our timer just went off, so let's let out all of the steam. Oh my goodness, this smells so good. So now we're just gonna take this slotted spoon and remove all the beef and put it here and shred it. Oh my goodness, it shreds so easy. Look at that. I was scared, quite honestly. I didn't know if it would shred easily or not. I'm not even having to try, really. You just kind of touch it and it falls apart. You know what? I wonder if, so I'm gonna try using my mix and chop, because I think that's gonna shred it quicker. And it is. Look at that. No, I've got to try. I just got to try a bite. Stop it. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Let's put it back in there, and we're not even done yet. We have to add lime juice and cilantro. Okay, so let's add it back in here. We're gonna add in 1/2 of a lime, just the juice. And it calls for 1/4 cup of cilantro chopped. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Steven is gonna be coming in here to try this with me. I feel like this would be really good on top of rice. Cilantro lime rice would be great, obviously, to make like a burrito bowl. Y'all, my mouth is watering. I'm just waiting on him to come in here, but my mouth is watering. This may be the best I've ever made as far as taco goes. We're gonna see.
What we got here? That's so cute.
Ain't it cute?
It is cute.
I wrapped it up all cute. All right, you ready?
All right, I've been hearing you in here just oohing and ahhing and all kinds of stuff.
There's a reason.
She's been hemming and hawing.
Come on.
Wow, that's really good.
Talk about tender.
Super tender. It's got a little something in there.
Cilantro and lime.
Ah, that's what that citrusy flavor is. But it's not like overpowering. It's really nice. Very balanced. Man, you know what'd be good with this?
What?
Put some cheese on top of it. Maybe some like queso. Some fresh
Onion.
Tomatoes. Oh, wow. That would be good.
I think good.
So good.
Tink.
It's perfectly shredded. You really did a number on the shred.
I used the mix and chop.
Ah, yeah, you did a really good job.
These might be my favorite way to do tacos. Like,
oh yeah,
I'm ready to do it again, but like you said, add the toppings on top next time, just for extra. But it's good just by itself.
You can't hold me down. Oh, look at that juice. Oh man, here. Hand me that.
Oh,
we just have to make a mess. It'll
my.
be all right. We won't tell nobody I just did that. Nobody else.
Just 200,000 people.
Yeah, you know.
No biggie.
Look at that. Look at all those little juices in there. Ooh. Yeah, buddy.
Now what you gonna do?
How many one of them tortillas?
Oh gosh.
That enough?
I mean, that's plenty. That gum. They put half the cow on it.
Well,
Gracie.
Oh man.
Is it good?
That's right. Gracie come running in here. She's like, Dad. Man, yeah, dip it in this. Oh man.
Go in here. You'll see the rest of this tomorrow, but we are marinating this overnight. I'm really excited about it. So we showed you that we had the chuck roast. We went ahead and put it in this large gallon size bag, and I'm just gonna start adding all of my ingredients for the marinade directly in here. I've got a cup of soy sauce. I'm using the low sodium soy sauce. I've got a heaping tablespoon of minced garlic, a tablespoon of ginger paste. I've got 2 tablespoons of toasted sesame seed oil. Oh, I said oil. Are you proud of me? Trying to be all fancy. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. The recipe called for a tablespoon of chili flakes. I'm using a half a tablespoon because I didn't want to overdo it for mine and Cole's sake. Stephen would have gone for the whole tablespoon, I'm sure. Okay, the very last ingredient that we need to do is this pear. It says unpeeled, but we're gonna grate this pear in our little cheese grater over here. I just think it'll work really well. So we've got this pear and we're just gonna grate it. I've never tried grating a pear before. Look at that. Okay, I'm just coming in here and just mashing this up really well, which is very easy to do. Pears are so soft. Okay, so let's add our grated pear into the marinade. That's it. Let's close it up and kind of mash it all together, and we'll just stick this in the fridge overnight. I think she said you want to marinate for at least 4 hours, but you could also do overnight, so that just sounded like a great idea to me. That's it, folks. It's going in the fridge overnight. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, y'all, so it has been marinating all night long and it smells so good. Here, take a whiff. So what we're gonna do is take the entire contents of all of this and just dump it directly into our Instant Pot, and we're gonna pressure cook it on high for 40 minutes. Okay, we've only got about 15 more minutes until this is done. So we're gonna make kind of our Asian slaw to go on top of our tacos. So let me show you our ingredients. She said you'll need an Asian salad mix. She said she prefers Taylor Farms, I think is the brand, but my grocery store did not have it. Some sriracha and some mayonnaise, and y'all know I'm gonna use Duke's. Okay, so let's dump our salad mix in here. We're only gonna use about half of this dressing that comes in there. Now we need about a tablespoon of sriracha sauce. And about a half a cup of mayo. Okay, let's just mix this up. Okay, it's done. You can either allow it to naturally release, or you can do a quick release, which is what we're gonna do because we hungry. I wish y'all could smell this house. It smells so good. Okay, I was going to attempt and shred this in the Instant Pot, but although it's very tender, it's hard to do in the Instant Pot because, you know, this twirls around the entire time. So we just pulled it out and we will put it back in there to soak up the juices here in just a second. Okay, over here in the microwave, I have these really large burrito size tortillas. She said to use the fajita size, and I would have, but we already had these on hand and I didn't want to waste them, and we weren't going to use them otherwise. So I'm going to heat these up really quickly. Okay, so we shredded it and cut it. Some of it was able to really easily shred, and then other pieces was, I don't want to say tough, but it wasn't as easily shreddable. But we got it all chopped up. Now we're gonna put it back over into this yummy sauce.
I'm excited. All right, here we go.
So it's very large burrito tortilla there, but I've already tasted it. Just a heads up, y'all, it's good.
That's mind-blowing. Wow. Oh yes, spicy,
Yes.
bold,
Yes.
rich. Like, there's just so much going on here. I mean, obviously the flavor of the meat is overwhelming. Like it's just
bold.
It's really bold. It's
Yes.
in your face. It's,
Yes.
and then with the spicy mayo Asian slaw, there's just so many different little flavors going on there. You got the difference in texture because of the slaw, the crunch, and then the spicy mayo. And
so this is something that you want me to make again? Mm-hmm. 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 Thank you, Tia, for sending this. I know I said I already tasted it. I did. I tasted it when I was plating it up. I haven't had mine yet, so I'm excited to have it with the Asian slaw with it. So let me give that a shot and then I'll come back. Don't be surprised if you see this in a favorites video for next quarter. Oh my goodness. This is phenomenal. Steven said if you don't like, or if you like bland food, you would definitely not like this. This has so much flavor, it's ridiculous. So good. So I hope your Taco Tuesdays just became more interesting and less boring. Let me know in the comments below which recipe you plan to try first. And don't forget to go check out Thrive Market. If you use the link thrivemarket.com/mandyinthemaking, you're gonna save 30% on your first order, plus you're gonna get a free gift worth up to $60. Thanks y'all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.